Hello, and this is a quick first video in Photoshop on using the spot removal tool, very similar to Lightroom. So not a big video today, but just showing where things are. This is probably, as in Lightroom, just a first port of call when removing a bit of clutter from your pictures. Not the best image in the world, but something that's useful for demonstrating. So for those unfamiliar with Photoshop, on this left-hand side, you have all your tools available. And today we're using the spot healing brush tool. If you double click on that, there's a few other tools under here, healing brush, which is a bit like the clone tool, which we will come to in a different video. Patch tool, which is very useful. There's a move tool and a red eye reduction. So sometimes if you can't find the tools, it might be because you've got something else selected. But if you double click, you move it from the patch. There you go. And that gives you a circle, which you can see there, which like with Lightroom, you can make bigger and smaller with the square bracket keys. I have this usually set on hardness around sort of 30–40%, spacing 55, mode set to normal. Sometimes I use it in different modes, but I think for today we'll just use it in normal mode and have it on content aware fill. And so on this picture, for example, and like with Lightroom, I always zoom in as far as I can. I find it always makes better results. If I want to remove this cat's eye, reduce the size, and just click down, take that out, and then very quickly it's removed. Now let's say we wanted to remove this line here. Again, we could do that. I'll probably use a bigger brush next time, but just paint it all in, and hopefully that will do a decent job of removing it. There you go. So very simply you can remove unwanted distractions and do it in little sections at a time, zooming in, and that seems to work really nicely to get rid of things. And you just take your time, unlike what I'm doing here, which is just for demonstration purposes, and you would never know that they were there. And you could, if you wanted to, you could get rid of all the lines, although I think they're quite helpful in this picture. I think the spot remover tool would struggle with these, but I'll show you very quickly. As I mentioned in my introduction video, different tools have different capabilities, and whilst that looks okay, it's not perfect. But if you were just doing a quick job for social media, then maybe that's good enough. So yeah, so there it is, the spot removal tool, pretty simple. It's there, and you can see that's the before shot, then after, and you wouldn't know the lines or the road sign were there unless you were really peering in hard. And that's that for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and continue watching. Please consider subscribing, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and any comments very welcomed indeed. Thank you very much.